Victoria Beckham has made a subtle yet meaningful public gesture toward her family amid ongoing tensions, marking her first social media activity since her eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, publicly criticized her and her husband, David Beckham. This comes after a period of silence from Victoria following Brooklyn's explosive social media statement, where he declared no desire to reconcile and accused his parents of attempting to control narratives and interfere in his personal life. The gesture involved Victoria sharing a post from her third son, Cruz Beckham, on her Instagram story. Cruz had announced an upcoming performance, excitedly inviting fans to attend at the Courtyard Theater on a specific Friday in March. He mentioned that tickets were available via a link in his bio and teasingly hinted at the possibility of new music being released around the same time. Cruz's caption carried an enthusiastic tone, addressing "Hello World" and expressing high anticipation for the event. Victoria reposted this directly to her story with a simple but impactful reaction, "Wow." This single word conveyed surprise, pride, and perhaps encouragement, serving as a quiet endorsement of Cruz's creative endeavors. It was a small but deliberate show of maternal support, especially poignant given the family's recent public discord. The backdrop to this moment is the significant rift with Brooklyn, the eldest of the Beckham children. At 26 years old, Brooklyn has built his own public profile, largely influenced by his parents' fame. David as a legendary former England football captain and Victoria as a former pop star turned fashion designer. Brooklyn's marriage to American actress Nicola Peltz Beckham in 2022 added another layer of complexity to family dynamics. Nicola, the daughter of billionaire businessman Nelson Peltz and former model Claudia Hefner Peltz, brought her own wealthy and influential background into the mix. In his lengthy Instagram post to his millions of followers, Brooklyn expressed deep frustration, stating clearly that he did not wish to reconcile with his family. He described feeling controlled and claimed his parents had tried to ruin his relationship with Nicola by shaping media stories in ways that painted them unfavorably. For the first time, he asserted his independence, emphasizing that he was no longer willing to be influenced or manipulated. This public declaration stunned many observers, as the Beckhams have long projected an image of a tight-knit, glamorous family unit. Victoria's repost of Cruz's announcement stands in contrast to this turmoil. It highlights her ongoing role as a supportive mother to her younger children, Cruz being one of them, while navigating the fallout from Brooklyn's statements. Cruz, who has pursued his own interests in music and performance, appears to maintain a positive relationship with his parents, and Victoria's enthusiastic "wow" suggests she is actively cheering him on during this exciting phase. The incident underscores broader themes within celebrity families: the challenges of maintaining privacy and authenticity when every move is scrutinized, the pressures on children of famous parents to forge their own paths, and the emotional toll of public family disputes. Victoria, known for her poised and controlled public persona, chose a low-key way to re-enter the conversation, focusing on positivity and support for one child rather than directly addressing the conflict with another. This move may also signal an attempt to shift focus back to family unity and individual achievements rather than division. Cruz's event could represent a new chapter for the Beckhams, where younger siblings step into the spotlight on their own terms, with parental backing. Victoria's involvement, even if minimal, reinforces her commitment to her children's pursuits, whether in music, fashion, sports, or other creative fields. Observers note that such gestures are common in families dealing with estrangement. One member receives unwavering support while efforts to mend fences with another remain private or stalled. The Beckham situation draws parallels to other high-profile family rifts in entertainment and sports, where public personas clash with private realities. Victoria's story post, though brief, carries weight as a first step toward reclaiming narrative control through actions rather than words. In the larger context, it reflects Victoria's evolution from Spice Girls member to businesswoman and mother. She has always prioritized family in interviews, often discussing the joys and difficulties of raising children under intense media attention. Supporting Cruz publicly amid the Brooklyn controversy demonstrates resilience and a focus on the present and future rather than dwelling on past grievances. Cruz's announcement itself is noteworthy. As a young artist, he is venturing into live performances, potentially releasing new music, and building his audience independently. The Courtyard Theater event represents a milestone, and Victoria's amplification of it shows pride in his growth. It also subtly counters any narrative of complete family fracture by highlighting ongoing bonds with other children. Ultimately, this moment illustrates the complexities of fame, parenthood, and reconciliation. Victoria's "wow" is more than a reaction. It's a statement of continued love, encouragement and presence in her children's lives, even as one chapter remains strained.